Welcome to the video tutorial for blade design testing, developed for the wind farm project. In this video tutorial, we're going to walk you through 3 basic steps. First, measuring blade pitch. Second, setting up equipment. And finally, performing the actual testing of your blade design.
Okay, and here is how you use a protractor to measure the blade pitch, right? You have to be able to see the angle of the blade. You always position the 0 degree as a vertical, and then you can see here it's approximately 20. Then you move to the next blade, approximately 20, and the last blade also approximately 20. And then you adjust here when you have the appropriate angle. You just adjust this. That's it. That's it. Let's go.
Okay, so we want to demonstrate how to set up the wind experiment for testing. We have the hub with the standard template blades on here, and we have it connected to the motor. Okay, from here, these leads are connected to some alligator clips so that we can now clip these wires onto the resistor, and we have a circuit. There's the resistor here, and you can see that we have one lead coming from the turbine and another one leaving towards it. We also have the 2 cables to measure the voltage drop across that resistor on the voltmeter. Okay, so you'll notice if you stay focused on the voltmeter, if I turn the hub, I'll get some numbers on that voltmeter. And what I'm checking for is to make sure that I have all the connections made and I don't have wires touching that shouldn't be. Okay, so I don't want wires to touch where they shouldn't be touching. Only touch where they should and no more than that. Okay? And for the voltmeter now, there's a couple of settings that we can use. If we set it at volts, we would set it on the 20. And if we want to use millivolts, we would set it on 2000. And for this, we'll use 2000 because it's generating a very low voltage drop.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I've measured the pitch of the blades, I'm going to test it. Notice that I'm not standing behind the fan, and we have a voltage being recorded.
Calculation of electrical power is very straightforward. In the first bullet point, you see a couple of useful conversion factors. 1 volt equal 1000 millivolts and 1 watt equal 1000 milliwatts likewise. The second bullet point, the data is what you have gathered through your measurement, that is the voltage, right? And that's what you have measured in volts or millivolts, and you will have to make a conversion if needed. And then the resistance is a constant. You're using resistors of 10 ohms. Then in the third bullet point, the calculation by using Ohm's law. If we know the voltage that our turbine is producing and the resistance in the circuit, we can easily determine our power output. And you see the formula: power equal volts squared over resistance. And then just make sure that you're using the appropriate units for consistency in your results. And that's it. Thanks.